right, so today we're going to go over some super easy and simple video editing stuff, and it's going to be with Wondershare. And I just want you to get a feel of how I edit my videos. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. And here we go. This is what it's going to look like whenever you get to the main screen. YouTube videos are 16 by 9. And when I say 16 by 9, I mean, excuse me, I mean this size, widescreen. Open Wondershare Filmora. You're going to go to new project. You're going to make sure that you have a 16 by 9 widescreen selected, which is what I have, which is why nothing changed. If you are using or editing for IG Reels and Stories, you're going to come to File, New Project, go to Portrait, which is 9 by 16, complete opposite of the widescreen. And if you're editing a video for just an IG post, you're going to do Instagram 1:1. All right, so those are the three that I use: 16 by 9 for YouTube, 1:1 for Instagram, and 9 by 16 for Instagram's Reels and Stories, because those are in portrait form. So we're going to start with the YouTube video. You're going to import your media files here, and hopefully you already have downloaded the videos, the raw footage that you want to use, that you want to edit it. So I'm actually going to be meshing 3 videos together. So I'm going to use all of those. So I'm going to start here. You may get this notification box. Please read all notification boxes before you select things. But I already know what it's asking. It's asking if I want to change, or sorry, if I want to keep the project to the settings, the resolution settings that I originally selected, which is the widescreen. That's the 16 by 9, which is also 1920 by 1080, 25 frames per second. Yes, I want to keep those. It's telling you that the media that you uploaded is actually the original resolution, the original size is 720 by 1280, 30 frames per second, and it's going to look like this. That's not what I want it to look like for YouTube. I want it to be a widescreen for YouTube, so we're going to switch it. And then you're going to say, well, it still looks like the original video. Yes, it does. We're going to rotate it. So first and foremost, what you want to do is you want to take all the audio out, mute it. We're going to add music at a later date. So you're going to mute any media that you add here, and then you're going to rotate this. You're going to go to video. You can rotate it clockwise or counterclockwise, 90 degrees at a time. And I believe, let's try clockwise. So this looks upside down, but really it's not. It's right side up. So another thing that you'll notice is a lot of the times there's huge chunks of time in the video where I'm not doing anything with the piece that is a part of the video. So we're just going to cut that stuff out. So you can play this all the way through. That's perfectly fine. I usually don't. I usually take my cursor, right click, and hold on this little red tab at the top, and I drag it. And you can drag through, back and forth through the video. Another thing that I do is I usually speed this up. So I will right click, go to speed, and I will speed it. I'll just double time it. That just makes ridiculously long videos slightly shorter. So now I'm going to cut out any dead time. So I'm just going to drag this, and I don't know if I said right click before, but I meant left click. Left click and drag it to the point where I actually start doing something with the canvas, which is right about here. So get it to the spot I want to cut it at. I click the scissors button, click on the dead time that I want to take away, press the delete button. And you can always undo something. If you're on a PC, Control Z will undo that. Or you can click this button right here, undo, redo. There you go. All right, so let's play and see what we have. Now this is pretty good. We are 15 seconds actually into the video, and I haven't painted anything. So let's see when I start painting. I actually start painting at about 24. So let's back up. And if you want to, when you have short clips like this, it may be easier for you to spread the timeline out so that you can have more surface area to work with. And the way that you do that is, again, this is on a PC, you left click when the cursor is here on the time, and you see it's a double arrowed cursor. Left click, hold it down, drag it to the right, and that will spread it out. If you want to get back to the beginning of the video, just click the stop button and it'll take you back to the beginning. So we saw that I don't start doing anything really until 24 seconds in. I don't want 24 seconds of dead time of video. So let's start at about 15. Somewhere around 15. All right, so we're going to cut that. I will let you know right now, when you cut things, it does not highlight the dead time. It highlights the part of the video to the right. What you want to cut out is the part of the video to the left, usually. Just pay attention to what parts you're cutting out. Usually it's going to be the part to the left. So make sure you click on the part to the left of the line. You click the delete button to delete it. Remember, you can always undo it by, on a PC, hitting Control Z, or just going up here right above the timeline and clicking the undo button. So now, let's shrink this back down. Let's play and see what we got. That is a lot better. So almost 10 seconds in, I'm starting to do something. All right, cool. So let's stop it, drag it, and see what happens after. All right, so that's pretty good. So that's good. That clip is done. Let's go to the next clip. And that's why we mute everything. So what's going on is this video right here, the second one, is shot from a different device. This video right here is shot from the same device the initial video was shot from, which means we can rotate this. So now we have a decision to make. Are we going to keep both of the angles, or are we only going to keep one? So for this purpose, let's just delete the second video out and keep this one. Now I'm dragging this to go through and see. I'm not going to keep any of the dead air. So let's start here. Cut that. There we go. We're gonna cut out that right there. I'm gonna drag it to have more space to work with. Let's pause and drag it to where I actually start moving. There we go. So cut this out right here. Play. There we go. Perfect. So just drag it through. It's more dead space. Pause that. Cut it here. Keep going. Cut it here. Now this in between is what I want to get rid of. Cut that out. And that's it. So we can stop. What we're going to do now is we are going to add the title and the ending video slides, and we're going to get it ready for publishing on YouTube. So that's what we're going to be doing. All right, so let's go ahead and upload our other media. So we already have the video. Now we need the music and the title and ending videos. And so you should already have that downloaded. So I already have this stuff downloaded to my computer. So YouTube intro and outro, I want. Start with that. And then the music. So first, let's add the beginning and end. And we want to keep the project settings. So just keep the project settings. So let's look and see how that looks. All right, so that looks good for the intro, and then let's look at the outro. If you noticed right here at the end, let's go over here and spread this out a little bit. You see my hand on the camera? Let's cut that out. And that's good right there. Usually, actually, let's undo that. See, usually, and I can, no, let's undo that. There we go. Let's leave a little bit of hang time there. There we go. All right, so essentially what I did is I just cut some of the dead time out. All right, cool. We're going to delete this. All right, and put the outro there again. And so what I'm going to do is put a transition there where I put the intro and the outro so that there's a smoother transition. So let's look here. And I do have favorite transitions just to make things super simple, and that's fade and dissolve. It's just easier that way. So let's see what dissolve looks like. That looks nice. Awesome. So at the end, let's see what fade looks like. Now, and again, you can do, see we have the page curl there, and I can add that to my favorites. So you can always take this, click on the transition, and delete it. Let's go to favorites. So now we have fade, dissolve, and page curl. And what we're going to do before we add any more transitions is we're going to upload the two pictures. Let's start out with the really pretty one. I like that one. And so now I want to do a transition. So we'll do a page curl into the picture. So let's see how that looks. All right, and then we can dissolve into the video. I like having the animation on the white canvases. So let's add the animation in right here. Reminder, when you find when you find something that you like, always favorite it in this program. It's so much easier. So if you do need to search for something, you can always, it's easy for this. There's a search bar right here at the top. You can type in subscribe, enter, find the one that you're looking for, which is this. And we're going to go ahead and download that. I'm going to favorite it so I don't forget it. If there's something else that you like, that you see, go ahead and download it and favorite it so you don't forget it. All right, cool. So there we go. Just literally you click it and drag it to the video. I usually don't like to put it over the actual stuff down here. There's already enough going on down here. So you can put it up here. This is just for music down here, this track. So put it right here. You can put it up there. I usually put it in the second video track. So, and by default, it will automatically come up. It'll pop up right in the middle of the video. If that looks good, then leave it there. If not, obviously we'll move it. But let's see how it looks. All right, we don't want it right there. We want it only on the video and not the picture. So let's move it to about here. I think that's starting, yep, at about 16 seconds, which is perfectly fine. All right, so the beginning is done. I'm not going to mess with anything up there. Let's scrunch this down, click at the end, and then stretch it back out. So now we have the outro, and we have to add the mock-up and the picture and the animation. All right, so let's go back to openers. It was number 10. All right, let's heart it so that we don't have to go searching, and it will be in your favorites. And if you click on it, you see it just played it and add it to your timeline. Let's drag it down here. We're going to add it in front of the outro. Double click it to edit. And the text color, I technically can put my own color in there. So let's make it something dark. So here is a custom color. We're going to add that. If neither one of these work, I'm just going to go with black. So that's fairly bright. More. Click on that and then click OK. Yeah, I think we should just go with black. Yeah, that's definitely, yeah. All right, so it doesn't have to be the same size font. I like that all the font is huge here. Also, pay attention to the duration of the specific pieces on the timeline. So this is already 5 seconds. Now, 5 seconds is a long time. So let's move that back to 4 seconds. You can click and drag it. Dragging or adjusting the duration will also adjust the animation itself, meaning it will start late or it will cut off at the end. So now we have that down to where we want it. Let's go back to media, add our second picture. Just drag it to the end of the title slide here, the opener. And let's see how long of a duration. This is 5 seconds. All right, that's fine. So let's see what that looks like. And actually, let's put a transition. Let's put Page Girl. So let's see how it looks. Pretty. And last but not least, we do need to add an animation to this. Perfect. All right, let's go to the end. Now, I think, just seeing that, we should do a dissolve to the mock-up. So let's see how that looks. That looks nice. All right, the mock-up, you have the animation, you have the picture, and we're about to go to the end. So maybe we could do a fade to the end. And let's not let the fade be so long. All right, so the animation bled into the outro video. So all I would do with that is I would cut the animation a little bit back. Before you do anything, save the video. So save the project. All right. We're going to scrunch it up. Scrunch it up some more. And we're going to go to the beginning. All right, cool. So that the entire timeline fits on your screen. Music. So you can go to audio or you can go to media where we uploaded our own audio. Open it and you're going to click on it, drag it down here. It will automatically start playing. Drag it down to the video. Now you see the music. The song's only a minute and 54 seconds long. And we have an 11-minute video. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to start it from the very beginning. So let's stretch this out. Click stop to take us all the way back to the beginning. And I like this song a lot, so we're just going to keep replaying this one song throughout the entire video. So you don't have to. If you have other songs, you can add those to the video as well. But what we're going to do is, actually, let's stretch this back out, and we're going to have it gradually come in, have the music so that it doesn't just start super loud. And we'll have it gradually come in until about here, because I'll be talking during the picture. And here we go. Let's see how this sounds. All right, so I think that it was too much too soon. So let's stop it, stretch it out. Actually, I don't want the full brunt of the music to start until after the animation is over. So actually, let's do that. Start it at when the video starts. Bring it to the end of the animation for it to really get to full volume, and shrink it up. Press play. Let's see how that sounds. So I'm going to be talking, introducing the piece, introducing the color palette and the technique, and this is what we'll be doing. Don't forget to click your notifications, subscribe, and like the video if you like it, and here we go. So I think that was pretty good. I'm still going to back it up a little bit, and I think it'll be perfect. Let's go ahead and make sure that we have the music, all of the music for the entire video. All right, so we are at the end of the video. Let's stretch it out so that we can have enough editing real estate. And the song is way too much. It's too much for the end of the video. So I want to make sure that I don't have more song than video. And so I'm actually going to stop it right about here. So I'm going to put the cursor here. I'm going to click on the audio, make sure that the audio is selected and not anything else. None of these should be selected, just the audio track. And then I will click the scissors button and cut that. And then I will press the delete button to delete everything else that I don't want. And then I will make sure that I fade the song out. We'll be adding the narration after the editing is complete. And so I can do this one of two ways. I can do the narration with the video as is, meaning you can go up here to File, click File, Save Project to make sure all of your changes are saved. You will then export it. It will validate the program. You will make sure that it has the correct name. This is called Flower Blues. And make sure that it is in the correct resolution. Will be for YouTube, which we will be using it and in the widescreen resolution, 16 to 9 or 16 by 9, which is the 1920 by 1080. And so after we are done making sure that the resolution and the frame rate is correct, then we go ahead and export it. That will turn it into an MP4 video. All right, and that, my friend, is my entire video editing process from start to finish. So if you have any questions, definitely comment on the video and let me know if there's anything else that you would like to see, learn in reference to my video editing process. If nothing else, head on to another video and learn some more stuff.